You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is a Wednesday, and it's Hump Day. You got that right. And I'll tell you, how did you get to work? I drove a boat.
Did you?
Yeah, there's the only way to get here is taking a boat and come down from Surfside all the way down, 544.
Right, yeah, I get your little paddles out. Well, I was in the North Myrtle Beach this morning, too, so
okay.
yeah.
So you had to have one, too.
Coasted on. Little motorboat, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we got a great show lined up today, a lot of fun stuff. But first of all, I know you want to know what's happening in the weather.
Let's find out if the rain is going to stop.
I want to know.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on this Wednesday. I want to talk about an event coming up this weekend, Sunday at Market Common. It's the Super Supper. Yeah, you've been there before.
Yes,
I mean, they have tons of soups. You can try them out, and it all raises money for the International Culinary Institute of Myrtle Beach at HGTC. It gives kids scholarships, so they get to go to school and learn how to cook and be chefs and whatnot.
Let me tell you, you can taste a lot of great soup. I've judged it several years, and I'm telling you what, there's a lot of good stuff out there, so you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, it's a fun day, so head on out there. It goes on this Sunday, November 8th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Come hungry, because there will be lots of soup to eat.
You better believe it. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today's Wednesday, November 4th, and this is Candy Day.
Candy, still have candy.
I tell you, I reckon it's left over from Halloween.
Yeah, and it's you should see my kids on candy, back and forth and back and forth.
And it's also Hump Day, of course.
Hump Day.
Birthdays today, 1937. Let's check it out. Loretta Swit. She is 78 years. You remember Major Houlihan on the TV show MASH. She was in the film Race with the Devil. That was it. 1950, Marky Post, 65 years old. He's on TV on Night Court, and he also played in The Fall Guy. 1969. Go ahead and say it. I'll let you say
Matthew
it.
McConaughey. Happy birthday, Matthew. Should I come pay you a visit? I don't know.
46 years old. Last seen leaving Amanda's house. No, I'm just kidding. He was in How to Lose a Guy How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Magic Mike, Contact, Dallas Buyers Club, and he won an Academy Award for that.
All right,
today in history. 1939, the first air-conditioned automobile. Guess what it was?
What?
A Packard. 1939. 1952, Dwight D. Eisenhower was elected president. And from the Know-It-All department, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, before Bruce Willis was a big action star, what did he do? Did anybody know what Bruce Willis did? Holler it out.
Sing?
Sing? No. He was a private investigator.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
You know, that kind of falls into his being the action star he is.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know what I did before I did television?
Radio?
That's it. That's from the Know-It-All department today.
One of these days, we'll be reading about Cecil Chandler. Cecil Chandler.
Yeah, the sad part about it, it'll be in my obituary.
No.
Probably. I don't know when that will be, but I hope it's a long way off.
That's not what I meant. We have a lot to talk about today. Coming up, we've been talking about food. Well, you won't believe the event that's coming up. Lots of good food. Stay right there.
TRX, total body resistance training. Use 100% your body weight. It is a great workout. It has everything from core stability, you're balancing, you're doing lots of leg work, cardio, there's plyometrics. Unbelievable strength training exercise. Come try TRX. One try and you're hooked. You'll love it.
Core Fitness, expert staff, state-of-the-art equipment, classes, and functional fitness. Visit Core Fitness at 1141 Robert Grissom Parkway in Myrtle Beach.
Find relaxation and rejuvenation at Ocean's Edge Salon and Spa. Whether you are looking for a massage, facial, haircut, or a whole new look, it's the perfect place for men and women. Ocean's Edge has a full line of Aveda, Davines, and Moroccan products. Pamper yourself and head to Surfside Drive to Ocean's Edge Salon and Spa, where beauty and wellness begin.
welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, if you love to eat, you want to hear about this one. All right, the March of Dimes is coming up with their signature chef's auction.
That's right. This is a huge event at the Grand Dunes, and talk about tasty food. We've got Crystal and Nikki here with us. This is, I mean, people love to come to this event.
It is an amazing event. We usually have over 300 that attend every year, and we're expecting that many again this year, and have some of the finest restaurants in the community and some amazing food. So we're really excited about the upcoming event.
Right.
All right, now Nikki, what are y'all going to be doing? What's the big deal here? What's all going to be happening? When people walk in, what are they going to see and be ready for?
So when they come into it, they're going to be greeted at the door with some of the local restaurants that will be participating. Will offer their signature dishes, and they'll have some cocktails, and they'll be looking over some of the silent auction items, and then from there we move right into the live auction.
Okay, and what are some of the things that are on the auction?
Great packages, yes, really great packages. Some
Chef's packages, trips, all kinds of fun things to do. Very unique experiences. We have some amazing packages in the silent auction as well. It's probably, in my opinion, the best event that we've had as far as the packages go, and
Really?
the restaurants
Wow.
in many years. Yeah.
All right, how'd y'all do last year?
We did about 135,000 last year.
Whoa!
and we have a
great.
goal
Wow.
of 200,000
We
this
did.
year.
That is
Right. Above
unbelievable.
and beyond then.
And right now we're projecting to hit it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now, can people still come? Are there still tickets
Absolutely,
available?
yes.
And how do they do that?
They can call the March of Dimes office at 438-1113 or 1114. It's the best way to get tickets. We also still have sponsorship opportunities available. And if those folks that don't want to attend, they can still support the event by making a fund the mission donation. That's a 100% tax deductible donation that goes directly to the mission.
Sure.
All right, now the money raised from this, tell them what it goes for.
The March of Dimes mission is to prevent prematurity, birth defects, and infant mortality. And I like to sum that up by saying we want to make sure that every baby is born healthy. So the money that we raise will go to research, education, and advocacy.
And over the last 25 years, it's unbelievable the research, what it's done to help kids. I promise you.
Absolutely, and we're doing more today than we've ever done. We have 5 new prematurity research centers across the country, and they are doing some amazing things, and they have some amazing findings already in a few short years.
All right, tell them when it's going to be and all.
November
Time
the
and all.
19th, it starts at 6 o'clock, goes to 9 o'clock, and then we'll have an after party from 9 to 11 at the Marina Inn at Grand Dunes, or excuse me, I'm sorry, the Marriott,
Marriott.
at Grand Dunes.
Marriott
And
at
it's gonna
Grand
be-
Dunes.
Yes, it's
Great
gonna be a
place.
wonderful evening.
It is a fabulous event. I definitely recommend it. So head
Hope
on
you
out
make a
there.
lot of money.
Yeah,
Yes.
for
Absolutely.
such a good
Thank you.
cause,
I hope
helping
so, too.
babies right here. And we've got more in just a moment, so stay right there. Carolina and Company Live. Now we are talking about a benefit ride coming up in Florence.
That's right, the Florence County Sheriff's Department's 9th annual benefit ride set for November 7th. Now, this ride is starts at the Blackjack Harley Davidson place in Florence. Wayne
TV
Howard's
road.
with us, right on
Where you
TV
used to
road.
work.
I used to work on that road, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
A long time ago. Now, tell me a little bit about the benefit and all. What it's for? Wayne?
Yeah, this is the 9th annual. 2 years ago, we started out at Darlington Racetrack and did a couple of laps around the track. Went to the Vietnam Memorial in Florence and ended up at Creek Rats. Well, this year we're going to start at the new owner. We'll start at Blackjacks and ride toward Darlington County. 4 stops between there. We'll go end up at Southern Hops, which is located on West Palmetto Street
In Florence.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
anybody
man.
can come on and join in, right?
You don't have to be on a motorcycle. Come in a car, truck, whatever. All the money we're raising this year, 50% of it goes to Camp PD Pride, and the other 50% is that Wounded Warrior project we have in Florence, where like right now we're actively taking soldiers in wheelchairs and stuff on hunts in Florence,
Yeah, you
Darlington,
did it a
and
couple
Marion
weeks
County.
ago.
We had an article. Y'all came
Yeah.
out there and did a story on it. Morning News did it. We got good publicity. But all the money, last year we were elected by the State Attorney General's office as the second best fundraiser in both North and South Carolina. So
No
Wow,
kidding.
that's
that was kind of feather in our hat, and people, we gained some more sponsors. We got CSX Railroad and Honda of South Carolina.
Well, that's good. Now, what y'all raised last year, Wayne? You remember?
Total raise last year from the benefit and the golf tournament, total on both of them was around $31,000.
That's a lot of money, man. I tell you. I mean, what's so amazing? Wayne does more fundraisers. I've known Wayne for 35,
Don't
40
tell
years.
me.
Long
Don't give
time.
away your age.
We worked together for a long time on different stuff. But it's amazing some of the fundraisers you do. When you retire, who's going to do the fundraisers, man?
We don't know.
That's a good point, though. You better find. You better tell the sheriff. You better find somebody.
Especially the camp too.
Yeah.
You know, talk about the camp a little bit.
Camp PD Pride has been going on for 22 years, and each year we put approximately 350 kids through the camp. It's ages 8 to 12, and it's free. As you know, every Thursday during June and July, you come to Wild Water at Surfside Beach. I've got 110 kids there, and it's a bunch of kids throughout the PD area that don't have the opportunity or the funds, or they're living with a mom or a grandmom. They don't have the money to come down, but
they get to do a lot.
Mark Lazarus and Karen at Wild Water, they open the door for us. They get great prices. And going to the water park, some of these kids is like going to Disney World.
Sure, absolutely. So one more time, tell them when the
benefit ride is.
This Saturday, November 7th, they start out at 11 o'clock at Blackjack Harley-Davidson, TV Road.
In Florence.
In Florence.
All right, brother, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You can keep that.
Back to Carolina and Company Live. Okay, Long Bay Symphony. They have something coming up this Sunday.
That's right. We've got Charles here with us. Tell us a little bit about this event people can come to.
Well, thank you. It's the second in our big orchestra subscription series, and it's called Regional Influences. And what I put together is a program that just contains symphonic works that have either influenced by folk elements or popular elements. So, for example, we've got a Mozart overture that's on a Turkish theme, and Turkish music and Turkish things were sort of kitschy after they ousted the Turks back in the late 1600s. So, you know, the croissant is actually a jeering gesture that they made up to poke fun at the Ottoman Empire. You know, they would eat the crescent roll. But anyway, there's a Turkish percussion in this particular piece. Then we do some Czech folk-based Slavonic dances of Dvorak. We got a wonderful Copland clarinet concerto, which he wrote for Benny Goodman, with our soloist appearing, Narek Arutunian. I mean, it's just full of wonderful jazzy licks, you know, so that popular influence of that. Then we're also doing a wonderful excerpt from a Spanish ballet by De Falla, The Three-Cornered Hat. And so it's just got that, you know, that so characteristic Spanish music. And a Strauss waltz to top it all off.
And being a conductor, though, you've got to come up, you're always coming up with something a little different all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that the mission is to show people what breadth there is in symphonic music. Everything from shag to, you know, movie music to all sorts of different periods of classical styles.
How did you come up with this idea?
I just think that hook of like the popular influence, the infusion of a popular element into a symphonic work. And I think it's something that people can really hang on to and go, wow, that's interesting, that's cool.
I really like the big band sound.
Yeah, I know. We did big band concerts.
Yeah.
Now we're doing an American Songbook coming up in the spring, but in the past, which will be great, I mean Cole Porter and Gershwin and all that, but in the past we did big band concerts, big band and orchestra, which is just wonderful. There are a lot of great Duke Ellington tunes that he wrote for the orchestra and big band. So there's just all sorts of stuff out there. It's not just Mozart and Beethoven, kind of, you know, that realm.
Are tickets still available for this?
Of everything.
They are, yes. And you can get them at the door. You can order them online at our website, just longbaysymphony.com. Or you can call 448, you have to do 843 now.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Every day I do it like 2 or 3 times. 448-8379 to order tickets.
Okay, it's going to be at the Myrtle Beach High School.
Yeah, we'll just show up. It starts at 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock, and I give a pre-concert talk at 3:15, which might give some insight to folks as to, you know, the background of the pieces and so on.
Yeah, well, that would definitely educational, and you kind of know what you're listening to then.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You love what you're doing, don't you?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I mean,
I can tell when you talk about it.
Of course. Well, I mean, I just think, you know, for all difficulties anyone has in a job, I get to do this. You know?
It's your passion.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I tell people. I come to work every day. My wife's told me I've never had a real job.
Yeah.
I love this not real job. All right, we'll be back with a lot more. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now we are talking about Art in the Park. It's coming up right here in Myrtle Beach.
I'm talking about 43 years Art in the Park has been around. It's at Chapin Park right here in Myrtle Beach, and it's coming up. And Joanne's with me, and I tell you, Joanne, I can't believe it, but it gets bigger and bigger. You're going to have to move out of the park.
We're so excited.
Tell me a little bit about
Joanne, wait, I just have to show you first. Joanne, I have to show you. Your interview is so important. Cecil makes these cards. He's got not only 1, but 2, 3 cards made just for you.
Sometimes
That's
I
how
forget, and I just want to make sure I have it down, Joanne.
Thank you so much.
Now, what all is going to be? Tell them what all they can expect to see on this.
Well, first of all, you need to come to the show and interview these wonderful, talented people in their booth with their art. You have all different kind of creative people who have paintings, sculpture, glass, fiber. So each individual does something different, and they're there to talk to you about how they do it. It's so exciting.
It is. It's so neat to see the different things that people can do and how talented people are.
And their own work.
And it's like one of a kind for Christmas, great for Christmas ideas.
Oh, exactly. Take it home.
Yeah.
Go out and look it all, check it all out. Now, what's your favorite part about art in the park? I'll put you on the spot.
For me, I like working with the artist. That's the lucky part. This is what I really enjoy doing, is working with the artist. I like to get that phone call and say, do you have an art show in Myrtle Beach? And of course, the 2 words, art in Myrtle Beach. We love that. That's why I'm here. And so, yes, it is so exciting to have that artist come to town, and we've never seen this stuff before.
Well, I think what's really neat, too, is, you know, from a buyer's perspective, you can go into a gallery and see artwork and it's beautiful and take it home. You can go to Art in the Park and meet the artists and talk to them and find out more about them. And I think it makes the piece that you bring home, whether it be jewelry or artwork or whatever it is, even more special, because, you know, it's almost a talking piece too. People compliment this and, oh yeah, I met the artist and this, that, and the other.
I totally agree.
It's a neat experience.
It is.
And you can always say, he built it especially for me too.
Right, and we always have that person that always comes to the same artist and collects too. So every year they might get another piece from that artist. We get that all the time.
So you can have over 60 vendors, is that right, or more?
Sometimes it'll be 40, sometimes 60. It really depends on the weather sometimes. You know, we've had a lot of rain lately.
Right, I know it, I tell you, but it's going to be great. It's Chapin Park. That's right down in Myrtle Beach on the corner, what?
16th Avenue. You can park at Carolina Pottery. It's in front of Olive Garden. Love to have you. There's a light there at 16th Avenue. There's plenty of parking.
Wow.
And you can't miss it. I mean, you just drive up Kings Highway and you'll see all the vendors, all the tents. Yeah, so go check it out. And you guys have several throughout the year. Really great events.
Yes, we do. We have another one the next weekend, too, in Market Common.
Market Common. Okay.
Coming up the next weekend after this one?
Yes.
Okay. Where's that going to be at Market Common?
Yes, Market Common in front of Orvis and Tupelo Honey.
Yeah, I know where that is. All right. Well, Joanne, we always thank you. Art in the Park, tell them again about this weekend, where it's going to be.
Chapin Park in front of Carolina Pottery, 16th Avenue North and Kings Highway.
All
10
right.
to 4, Saturday, Sunday.
All right.
Very
Thanks
nice.
a lot.
We've got more in just a moment. Stay right there.
Hello, everybody. Cecil Chandler for Butler's Fine Men's Clothing, located here in Florence, right next to Goosey Gander. Now, you're talking about formal wear? This is your one-stop shop. Special occasion coming up, our wedding. You can find it all right here at Butler's. There are all kinds of accessories, scarves, suspenders, cufflinks, vests, cummerbunds. And don't forget, collegiate wear from all of your favorite schools. Butler's Fine Men's Clothing in Florence, your one-stop shop for all of your formal wear needs.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A very special happy birthday I would like to give out there. That is happy birthday to my dad, Craig.
Happy
It's
birthday.
his birthday, yeah. So have a good one. I wish I was there to celebrate it with you, but hopefully I'll see you soon.
That's
Dad.
right. She has to work, has to pay the bills. You know how that is. We've had a great time today. We thank you so much. Now, if there's somebody out there that would like to be on the show, got a big event coming up, like to talk about it, well, you give us a call here at the station. We'll be glad to talk to you. Hey, guess what? We take our show on the road, too. Call me and ask me about that.
Yeah, lots of opportunity there. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow.